Welcome to Petrified Forest. We're at the Petrified Forest right now, but before I show you the Petrified Forest, I want to show you where we stayed last night. Better yet, let me show you what happened to us at the airport yesterday. You've seen a car rental line this long? And we're actually halfway through. It was almost twice this size about a half hour ago. Oh man, this is incredible. We were on the plane now for about 8 hours. We get here to Fox Rental and the line is extremely long. They're saying probably 2 hours wait. We bailed out on Fox Rent-A-Car line, 2 hours long to rent a car. So what we did was we went to Payless, and for $11 more, I lost the mid-size car, which would have been a tight fit anyway for the family, and we got an SUV. $11 more for the whole week. Family's gonna be excited to see that we have an SUV for the whole week here in Arizona. We are in Wigwam number 10. Look at this. How cool is this, Natalie? Pretty nice, huh?
Pretty cool.
Got some double beds there. 1, 2. We even got the modern conveniences of a television set with Wi-Fi capabilities. Look at that. A nice light over there with an antique stand. Some vintage artwork up on the walls. And, if needed, an air conditioner too. You guys happy to be here?
Very nice.
Nice surprise?
Very nice.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Nope.
Welcome to Route 66. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I love you.
Good night. Love you too.
So here we are outside the Wigwam Village. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I am wide awake. The Wigwam Village right here. We stayed here last night. I'm here with Natalie. We're going to give this a quick review before we head out to Petrified Forest. Natalie, what'd you like about this place?
It was really neat to stay in a teepee or a wigwam. That was pretty cool. And then I like the cars here. They're pretty neat.
Yeah, as far as the ambiance goes, this was a great place to stay. Really nostalgic. The rooms were, whoa, almost fell off the sidewalk. The rooms were fairly clean, weren't they?
Yeah, they were really nice.
Teepees could probably use a new paint job. As far as negatives, Natalie, anything?
Train went by during the night.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear it because I'm a deep sleeper. But
Right on the train tracks. You could hear it, but it wasn't super loud, but it did go by every night. Showers were about 5'5" coming off the wall there, so for anything over 6 feet like myself, you had to strain to take a shower in the morning. But overall, great place. Natalie, I'm giving this place a 4.5 on a scale of 5. What do you? How many stars?
I'd probably say more of a 4.
Right, still worth it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just worth the experience, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we're out of here. So we got Randy here. That's a great name, by the way.
The man wants a 4-hour plan, so it is 11, 10, 7, 5, Lacey, Pintado, Kachina, and Toponi.
That's good.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right.
4.5-hour plan if you keep your feet moving.
All right, Randy, so if we want to see the painted desert,
Up here.
what kind of colors are we looking at?
All right, down in here, you're looking at browns, grays, tans, blues, and purples. When you get up over the interstate here, you're going to go into this 93,000 acres, will be the red ends of the painted desert. That'll look like this. These 4 points that I just gave you are my four best lookout points for photography purposes. The best one on the north is Pintado Point. It's the highest elevation in the park.
That's good. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome,
You know
buddy.
your material. Very helpful. We appreciate it.
Good job.
It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Likewise. Randy.
God bless you. So we're inside the visitor center. Randy tells us that some guy was taking pictures here not long ago, not paying attention to what he was doing. And someone else was driving by going about 65 miles an hour, hit the individual and killed him. So the park rangers are cracking down on speeding big time. Every 5 miles over the speed limit will cost you $1,000. We're at the Blue Mesa right now, and I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a trail that works its way from the top down through the sandstone formations. And when I was here about 3 years ago, I still remember thinking it would be fun to sprint up to the top. You probably can't see it, but right about over here is the trail that gets you back up to the top. And as I sprinted up, I pulled my Achilles tendon, and it took me about 1.5 years for that thing to fully heal. If we have the tape back in the studio, why don't we go ahead and roll that right now for the viewers. And that happened 3 days before a Grand Canyon rim-to-rim hike. That's smart. They called it the Mother Road. This is the actual spot where Route 66 used to be. That historic highway that went from Chicago all the way to Los Angeles. 1926 to 1958, the road stood right here. A fascinating piece of Americana. If you saw the earlier parts of the video, you saw us at the Wigwam Village. That also was Route 66 as well. Now, much of Route 66 is gone. Some of it's nothing but abandoned fields. Some of it was taken over by the current road, and some of it's just dirt tracks where the old road used to be. But amazing history was made on this road that went through Petrified Forest, and it's neat to see that some portions of it, to some degree, still exist to bring back great memories, I'm sure, for many people. Natalie, what do you think about the Painted Desert?
It's pretty neat, all the different colors that are here. We got some, like when we first came here, there was a lot of neutral colors like grays and whites, and now at the end we got all
There's
this.
some red and pink and are beautiful colors.
If you didn't hear that, we got some reds and pinks.
And beautiful colors.
And beautiful colors.
God has given each of us a conscience. The conscience is almost like the warning lights on the dashboard of your car that indicates something is wrong. Anytime you violate God's moral law, unless you've seared or hardened your heart, you will experience an emotion called guilt. Guilt is the conscience telling you that you did something you shouldn't have done. Now here at Petrified Forest National Park, there is a large temptation to steal some of the petrified wood. And obviously with just a couple rangers and thousands of acres before us, it's very simple to get away with it. What people have done in the past is they've taken the wood for themselves, they've gotten back to their home destination, and then after a short amount of time, they realized they shouldn't have done it. In other words, their conscience kicked off the guilt. And the park rangers have told me stories about people that have written letters and apologized and actually even mailed the wood back to this location. So they have, I believe it's almost at the end of this path I'm walking on here, a place called, and I think I got the name right, the Conscience Pile. And it's a large pile of petrified wood that people have returned to the park. Now the thing is, they can't put it back in the park because it would probably drive every archaeologist nuts finding a piece of wood from its unnatural location. So they throw it in a pile. And again, that pile is called, I believe, the conscience pile. We bought this geode outside the rock shop at Petrified Forest. And I'm here with Shane, and we're about to smash this thing open. What do you say, buddy? You ready? You want to do it with the hammer, or you want me to hit it?
I want to hit it.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah.
We'll get that thing open. There we go. There we go, there's both halves.
Piece in the ground.
It split right down the middle. That was pretty neat.